Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So this video is all about doing the splits. At the start of the year in my goals video, I said that in 2021 one of my goals would be to be able to do the splits. This year I want to be able to do the splits. So I thought the only way that I'm going to be able to actually do this is to set myself a challenge, because I'm forced every single day to think about it, to act upon it, and actually action my goals. So that is what this challenge is all about. I'm going to do the splits every single day, and then hopefully after a month I'll be able to do them. So cue the video. Okay, so it's day one. I've just worked out, so all the clips are going to look like this. So I'm going to show you the stretches that I'm going to do and then where I'm at, and then I guess it's going to time lapse a bit until I have comments next. Okay, so the first stretch is kind of going to be like a half pigeon. Stretch it out as much as possible. Then I'm going to kind of move into like one of these and try to just kind of like bend it. Then it's one of these. As you can tell, I don't know the names for anything, but it's kind of just pull the feet back, feel it stretch onto here, and then arms to the floor job. So that's the stretches. I'm just going to do the same on the other side. And I literally chose these stretches because somebody on TikTok said they're good for splits. I actually have no idea. I haven't really seen any conclusive workout stretch routine for doing the splits on like YouTube or anything. So we're just gonna go for it and try this. This seems to do stuff. I feel it. I definitely feel it. So that is a promising sign for me. So this is where we're at on day one. And then these shots are over the next few days and for the first week. For the first week, I had high expectations that things were gonna really happen, but they kinda didn't so much. Okay, so I've just worked out and done my stretches, and it's day 8, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. Basically, the first week, I feel like nothing has really changed. I just think I'm trying to focus on my form more about when I'm actually in the split, and to be honest, I don't think that my form is that good. Sometimes I feel like my legs are sort of going off and like in different directions, they're not like level, and it feels like my legs are about to snap if I level them off, which I know is kind of the point of the splits, but like it feels a bit funky basically. So I'm trying to get them leveled up more before pushing down further. But I feel like, yeah, in terms of the actual distance from my body to the floor, I don't think that it's gone down that much within the first week. And I also think that because these stretches take like 5 minutes, maybe I need to do them twice a day, 3 times a day. I don't know, like maybe I need to do more stretching because it's obviously not really doing that much, or maybe it's a gradual process. To be honest, a lot of questions, not many answers. We are only a week in, but I do feel like I am getting a more comfortable like stretching. Like when I first started doing some of the stretches, you'd feel it really like in between the legs and like really pulling, whereas now I feel like I can go further down the floor and things. When you're sort of doing the half pigeon like move, I can go further down the floor without it like hurting or pulling or anything like that. So obviously there is some improvement there, but it's just not showing within the splits. So that's kind of the update so far. So then here's all the stretching footage from about day 8 to the end of the month. So it's about 2.5 weeks-ish here. And I started stretching after my workouts as well. So a lot of these are filmed after I'd worked out, hence the outfits, because I felt that after I'd worked out, my muscles were very warm, so it was a lot easier to do the stretches. But still, alas, not much progress. I'm ledging this on the radiator, so if it has any sounds, it's that kicking in. Basically, I wanted to give you the 1 month update for the splits. I feel like, okay, where I'm at now is that I definitely am going down further. It probably doesn't look like that from the clips, but it feels like a lot easier just to slink into the splits. I don't know whether that's because obviously I've been doing it pretty much every day for the month, so I'm just used to like the movement of going into the splits, or whether it's I'm more flexible, so it's easier to get into it, if that makes any sense. But I feel like, yeah, it's definitely working. It's just, I don't know, I expected to full on be able to do the splits by now, and I've seen so many people do this challenge online, and I think, to be fair, they do a lot more stretching than a good 5 minutes every day. So to a fair place for why it's happened for them. But there are just so many challenges of people like, yeah, I got the splits in a month, and I'm here like, I think I've probably gone down about that, maybe, if that, in a month, so it's a bit disheartening. There are just certain limitations, I think, and it's like, if anybody followed me on my channel for a while, you'll know that in about 2015, granted it has been like almost 6 years now, when I had my leg injury, but that was such a serious injury that I do to this day feel it pull like in that joint, because basically that injury affected about 6 vertebrae on my lower back and my hip and like all my joints in my left side, so it wasn't good. And I still kind of feel the tug sometimes when I'm trying to like push and push and push, so I think that that side probably won't be as flexible as I hope it could be, but it will probably just take longer. But yeah, anyway, that's the update so far. Before I ramble on, we'll see, I guess, what the next month holds. I think I made the most progress over month 2, because the first month was very much like I thought I would get it in the first month. This is a fun new angle. And then I didn't, a bit disheartening, but the second month I actually really did start to feel progress. You know, my leg was going down a lot flatter, despite what you see here in the clips. I feel like I look like I'm struggling, but I felt like it was just more comfortable. I was more familiar with it, and it then made the process a bit easier. And it was also really exciting every time I got a little bit closer. Oh, I'm excited. It only took 2 months. So here we are, we're near enough at day 60 now, and the last month has not been going to plan. The overview of the last month, because obviously this wasn't meant to be a 60-day challenge, but here we are. It was meant to be 30 days, and obviously it didn't happen within 30 days, and it hasn't happened within 60 days. But like, I don't want to keep filming behind the scenes and not share anything, because this could take a year. Like, I don't know how long it's gonna take, so I'd much rather, I think, now we've hit 60 days, be like, show you where I'm at now, and then if you have any tips or suggestions in the comments, help me out. But yeah, basically I don't feel like there's been much of an improvement in the last month, partly probably because I haven't been doing the stretches every day. I've been doing them near enough probably every couple of days, every like every third day or something. So, and it's just because I forget. But like, I definitely have felt an improvement in that, like when basically I'm in the split, I feel like this part of my leg, like my calf, can fully touch the floor now, which wasn't happening before. And I'm starting to feel sometimes a bit of the early thigh by the knee like go down to the floor, but it's just there isn't the push, you know. And I think it's partly because my back leg, like the knee just needs to go further back, but it just can't. I don't have the flexibility yet, basically. But I'm going to keep going behind the scenes, because, you know, this was my New Year's resolution, my goal for this year, that I want to get the splits in 2021, and I think we have made some good groundwork to get there. So yeah, I'm going to continue doing it, so I actually do get the splits this year. And I'll make another one of these videos probably in a couple of months to like update you to where I'm at. Hopefully in a couple of months I will actually have the split down, so you know, you'll see the journey basically. But yeah, this is where we're at so far. A bit disheartening, but it is what it is with one of these challenges. Like, I think it's important to show this side of things, because there are so many videos I see on YouTube of challenges where people set out to do something and then they achieve every single time, and I'm like, well, you don't always achieve everything every single time. Sometimes it takes longer than you expect, sometimes it doesn't pan out the way you want, and it's important to share that, because nothing is 100% perfect. So I hope you guys like this video. If you want any more like fitnessy challenges or fitness stuff, then let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys next time. Bye.